now who crashed the market? Was it China, Bitcoin, the Fed, CPI data, Papa Powell? It was FTX. What is going on, guys, and welcome back. By now, if you're watching this video, I'm sure that you're aware of what just happened in the last 12 hours. I thank everybody for staying with me about 2 hours yesterday till midnight, because as someone who doesn't really cover FTX too much, complete transparency, because I'm focused on other stuff, it was awesome for me to understand more in depth what the problem was here, because I, follow a lot of other different tokens and crypto exchanges. And this is something that we need to be very careful, because in a matter of hours, most of your gains or profits or just positions can go underwater, and you have to prepare for that, right? Now, to be honest, I've seen some videos before about FTX, warning, but because I don't cover it, I don't hold any FTT, it doesn't really affect me, but I know people got affected yesterday, right? Now, what I'm showing you here is a 48% drop from $22 all the way to 14 bucks. 14 bucks. We haven't seen that price in FTX since February 2021. What just happened right now, hands down, is the worst drop FTX has had since 2021. Now, why the rest of the crypto did not have such a drop? Because they did have a retraction, a correction yesterday. Well, it was because obviously FTX SBF got into some trouble yesterday, and that is what I want to cover by the end of this video. Keeping you up to date, probably you know something. I'll give you even more info. Don't go anywhere. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. In this video, just want to make things very, very clear that I really don't want FTX to go under, to go down. Yesterday, a lot of my viewers seem very bearish, right? Which I understand, the possibility. Is it another Celsius? Is it another Luna? There's a lot of people behind it, and it's sad, but it is what it is, right? Now, it's coming down right now. And I'm seeing the 15-minute chart, but it's selling off back to $15. After investigating for about 2 hours yesterday and more right now, there's a lot of articles, videos, and everything out there, right? But there's one important thread I found on Twitter that I'm going to post in the description that is going to help you understand what just happened. But basically, SBF, right? This founder, CEO of FTX, once admired as a king of crypto, now it has come to a revelation that supporting or having a good political agenda side, like a strong, better said, like a strong, very influential political agenda side, democratic related. And at that point, and with more information from Alameda, FTX and Alameda Research, two of his companies, obviously they work collectively to continue the work of FTX, but some leaked documents came to fruition, came to light, meaning and saying that probably Alameda is around 10 billion, in debt, which it raises a lot of questions, right? Billion. And most of the tokens that they have holding that they claim to be their assets are FTT, the native token. And after investigating, people say, and I do agree, when you are someone of a third party trying to, provide a backbone to a company, wouldn't you want to hold more diverse type of assets, not just what you're actually helping out, which is FTX, the native token? So that was one of the issues, right, that raised a lot of questions and eyebrows. Immediately, when all those revelations came to fruition, we had CC, Binance CEO, selling what? Their entire position on FTX, $550+ million in FTX, and they transferred from FTX to Binance. So that obviously created a lot of doubt, concern, FUD, and yesterday we finally see it all come to fruition. Now this, what you're seeing right now from Miles, shout out to him, because we went through all of it. I'm not going to do it right now because it will take me 10 minutes, but it's really, really good. This thread explains how at the very beginning FTX was really strong buying. You remember buying, consider buying maybe Celsius and then getting BlockFi bailing it out, buying it, which is really good, announcing this and that. But we start seeing some resignations at the FTX higher level. And then he was one of the donors. Here it is, Sam Fried, largest, one of the largest donors to a political party, which they can do whatever they want with that money. But at that point, guys, and then BitBoy Crypto raising some concerns too with a video, then he go into an interview, and people kind of getting like, okay, what's going on right here during a quiz on questions, right? And then later on, Alameda balance sheet was leaked, and they're like, what is going on? So printed out of thin air, which is FTT, right? And then now going through more, the price started to crumble. And then obviously CC said, you know what? We're going to be liquidating all our position, which was millions of dollars, passing it from FTX to Binance. Obviously, that triggered a lot more questions. And that is what short people, the short people who just want to liquidate and start betting against a token, they put pressure and the price goes down, and then a bank run and continue down, down, down. And at the end, well, what an amazing trade. I'm going to be putting it at the description. You guys can take a look at it. It's really, really cool. So the point of the story, guys, is what a sad situation we're seeing right now. I mean, not necessarily I was expecting this type of, drops before the midterms. But once again, it shows that you got to be ready for anything when it comes to crypto. And this is something that if we start to see the price get into the $10, I do not own any FTT, but I will be extremely concerned because it is not normal how you go from 85 bucks, right? I'm going to go to the week. How do you go from 85 bucks? Like, look at that. Two massive red candlesticks. This is just insane. All the way 84 to $10. That is what I call, and I'm not doing the Fibonacci retracement up here because I think here is more educative, but we still have a good chunk to go to the 100% retracement, which that will be about $4. Gets to $4 or so, people are gonna be done with FTX and they're gonna move to the next thing. Basically, the price was cooked due to these leaked revelations and Binance leaving. That's how much influence this whole thing has, and people shorting FTX obviously doesn't help either. And Bitcoin, Solana also went down, and other different cryptos went down heavily because Alameda was starting, according to some reports, selling because they wanted to be they didn't want to be insolvent during this situation. That is what just happened yesterday, guys. And last time I checked, I did not see any response from the CEO yesterday. Let's see if he said something. Absolutely nothing. He hasn't said anything from what I can tell on Twitter. And Alameda is here trending, which is basically people bid out. They pretty much sold off too. Basically, people are like, so what in the world is going on? Way possible for Alameda contagion. So there you guys have it. That's what I can tell you right now for FTX, why it collapsed and why so far it's looking like this. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Stay strong. Peace.